Let's get back to work. Um, Obviously, if we learn from the book of Job and what they did with Jesus, the crucifixion and stuff, you really can't be overtly concerned. And Jesus talked about it in the New Testament about your physical existence or health. And you can't have any vanity as far as I want to be attractive. I want to have a good love life. You can't have that if you're the person that's the standard for faithful, loving behaviors. And people, stories, you know, Bill Gates, Elon Musk and stuff, they're not very influential people. Okay? There aren't books that people have been reading for a long time and buildings to get together and be good people so we can all save the planet from self-destruction that have the stories, I can't do the whistling of the Marty Robbins, the story of my life. Um, uh, they weren't, there's I don't know if there's prophecy in China about Sun Yat-sen being the line of the Confucius Tao. Most likely because of Tao. It's a way of Tao. He was a man, okay, but Tao resisted the crystallization of Confucius and talked about the fluidity of existence. He was very beautiful. It's beautiful. That's the way I get it. Okay. I don't have as deep of a connection in a lot of ways as communications as I did deeply with D.T. Suzuki. Sun Yat-sen was very involved, like Haile Selassie, in having to deal with politics like King David. And so there's less time to communicate because they're very busy, like Lori Saladin, And Jesus has certain times and aspects in his existence to talk a lot with me. Suzuki also, we talked about the meditation when he read the books and wanted to focus, really wanted to help. And, Sun Yat-sen and him had communicated, through meditation. And, this is necessary. You need to do it. It's important for, people's existence on planet Earth and their living loving, empathetic, mutually respectful, dignified lives, which is very important. And so it's kind of interesting, but you got to understand that a lot of these people that you guys think are so influential, we don't need landing pads on the moon. It's not essential right now. It's not something we should be worried about. As far as having robotics to do welding and things like that, that's a very good idea. Okay. They won't do all work. That's ridiculous. Okay. Human beings do, like that one idiot, Pink or whatever, whoever it was, I can't remember the guy's name, the so-called physicist, was Lawrence Krauss, whatever, can AI do laundry? Then I wouldn't worry about it. It's like, no, but they can weld and guide a smart bomb into your bedroom and blow you to bits. But yeah, but they can't, I don't know, can they do laundry now? Just like sitting there going... I'd be more, because it's like I wouldn't be concerned about AI killing you. Can AI do laundry? It's like, no, but it has guidance systems that can blow your house to bits from a remote control thing on the other side of the planet. But that's needless to say, yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. I don't worry about it. You can't worry about physically being tortured and physically being murdered if you're going to get up and do that which is right so we can correct the disgustingness of the disgusting and the selfish. And so you have to get up and say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. They're always constantly trying to undermine you, all the selfish people, because they want to be the great problem solvers. And it's real easy to compromise a person's immune system, to poison. Blaise Pascal, Sun Yat-sen, lots of people throughout history have been murdered. Okay, it apparently happened with one of the lines of the Buddha, and so a lot of people throughout history that are exceptional people that have prophecy about them, that people look to help us be better people, are murdered by people that are selfish and don't want us to be better people because their brain chemical addiction just, like poor Des at the store at Fiesta Foods. Well, I shouldn't say, well, she goes, it sounds boring. I was like, you're physically appealing, but, there's lots of girls that are very physically attractive, but if they say living the Lord's Prayer sounds boring, you're like, bitch, only a horse would want to fuck you. Or maybe a Ferdinand the Friend, the Kindly Bull. I don't know. But you get like that with them. You got like, girl, you're too cute. and you got cute kids. Don't ever talk that way again. Don't let me catch you. Don't, you get like that. Well, I think a lot of it is Stockholm syndrome, you know, because those type of girls were never really attracted to me until I could get up and kick their boyfriend's ass, which I could do rather easily. And people don't understand that. And that's the whole thing. What they have all that stuff about training and training to be this and training to do that. And it's like, no, like I told you with sports, with basketball, there'd be guys that could work, like Kobe Bryant, be at the gym first and we could practice for hours, right? I would practice reasonably, then take the summer off, get a girlfriend, do lots of huggles, snuggles, kisses, get back into, make sure I kept in basketball shape, somewhat. But it's fun, it's more fun, somebody rocking, knocking the boots, right? And, just being alive, living, being a person, and get back into shape real quick because I was young and healthy and vibrant, and then still kick their ass. But he doesn't hardly practice this. I was just born this way. I'm just faster than you. It doesn't matter how much you work out. I still have the genetics to be faster than you. You can only work out so much and you're still not going to be as fast as that person that's just faster. And it's not necessarily a genetic trait that's necessitated for being the gracious good shepherd and things like that. It can be through competitive, aggressive behaviors too. But typically, because of the group energy, I guess as we could say it, the chi or the ki, that people, your father, who sees in private will reward you openly. Life's eternal, grace is infinite, blessed, gracious, good shepherd. The Vanessa Williams interpretation of it. That's one of my favorite Christmas albums. She's a really good singer, but I love her jazz version of What Child Is This? Is it Greensleeves or whatever? But good throw, dude. But I'm watching the football game. And I'm gonna get going here. I don't want this one to be too long, and I don't want to wait for it to take too long because I want to get some sleep early and just crash. Hopefully it did rain and the air quality feels a lot better, and I didn't have to water the stuff outside. It got watered, so hopefully I should sleep better. But there's a couple of things. No, there's nothing that scientists. Dad gave me a look the other day when I said there's no scientist in the world that's worth the shit that's even helping or contributing, because they're not using what they're doing, what they're inventing to live the Lord's Prayer. Until they're doing that, anything they're doing is just shit. It's worthless rags, right? My dad looks at me like, that's true. It's nothing so snow, because I know right about this minute I'm in it. I did it for you because this is what I'm into. But so as we go forward, you got to understand. Like I told him last night when I was soaking in the tub, I said there's nobody in the world I'm jealous of, or envious of, or anything like that. Okay, jealous is watching somebody else, okay, who's better than you, and then pushing them off the tree. Okay, separate piece. Okay. I don't sit here and try to, is Barack Obama standing up for the Lord's Prayer without fear? No. Well, then I'm not jealous of nobody. If he stood up to live the Lord's Prayer without fear, I'd be like, hallelujah, brother. And everybody said he was the one that did it and discovered it. I'd be like, great, let's go do this. I'd be go living in the Gila chilling. Because people on the underground would be like, we all know it was Earl, but since old Glory Hound wanted to take the, because me, I don't like big crowds, and I'm not an excessive compulsive person. I like intimate settings, I was rethinking my barn. I'm like, just get one with you need a maple floor. It's good for your feet. Suzuki told me. It's like, yeah, but I don't want one that big and that extravagant. That's like a Jennifer Lopez to Ben Affleck thing. I'm not that type of person. I'm a simple kind of guy. Just have a barn like this one, but just raise the roof about 5 feet, and I'm good to go. Polish the concrete floor, because it's just for exercise. I was thinking about putting some outside, basketball stuff, hoop outside. A little voice in my head said, Earl, this is just to have fun and exercise. Yeah, but I was thinking maybe put one outside to get more sun vitamins, when the weather's cooler and you can just go out there and shoot hoops outside in the sunshine, get your sun vitamin on. So that's the only reason why I was thinking about getting another portable, better basketball, but moving those pipes and putting one and painting out the lines to practice outside, just to get sun vitamin, just to get exercise outside. But you could always shoot hoops out there and then just take a walk around the parking lot like I used to. So it's not necessary to spend another $200. So I got to quit having the mindset of these wackadoodles on TV, these marketing, that guy really ain't a caveman, y'all. It's a guy in makeup. Okay, just so you know. Okay, so you understand. So, this community is very stupid, and they're very broken. And this is the central corridor of propaganda through the people that threaten to blow us off with nuclear weapons if we're not being crazy wackadoodle Geico progressive shithead dumbasses. With hey, sell those products and have your Pepsi and your Tostitos, and it's like, gosh damn it, we have tortilla chips in old California before you wrapped them up in bags and sold them. Yeah, and sodas are bad for you anyway. So have some grape juice or something like that. I mean, for crying out fucking loud. And it's Kadeem, and all that stuff they sell at the stores, that's not Kadeem. Kadeem isn't for sale. It's prepared and then served at, like the kosher hot dogs. It's not a kosher hot dog. The Hebrew National, they can slap it and call it kosher. They can slap it and call it Hillel. It's not Hillel or kosher. When you prepare it properly, you share it with people and teach them how to be a good person. Okay, you can't slap Abraham on a piece of plastic and charge $8 for it and call it kosher or Hillel. Allah Akbar. Do you understand? God is great. Okay, so you listen to me. I'm going to go. Let's hope the sucker loads soon. All right, peace out, man.